and you deck him straight in the gut. Bow!
I look like I've seen a ghost. Like I'm just like really confused. And then I snap out of it.
You just defeated the gods themselves.
What's up, big man?
You make weapons?
I make weapons.
I may need them.
I can probably do that for you.
Good.
If you pay.
Could you make a weapon that could defeat such monsters?
I want to try.
Yo, so last time we left off, we went to a funeral, and we went to a reception at Cheesemas, and you found the journal of the newly deceased Datu Babalato. It's big.
The pause was big.
No, because look, it's so close to this motherfucker's name. Why you freaking name? I was gonna say, oh, he died, but
If
it's
there's one thing in Filipino language, if there's one thing in Filipino language that is unfortunate, is that so many of
A lot of B's,
our
a
consonants,
lot of T's.
Yeah.
like so, all the names are so close together.
right. And you find out the journal holds secrets because the guy who died, Datu Baba, he was that guy. He just left a bunch of little kind of tidbits of knowledge around, and you know, why would it be any different that he would leave you this one last thing? You all touched your forehead to his journal, which activated it and gave you a journal entry about how you know Datu Baba.
Damn, the power of the bless.
Yeah. The power of the Nat One. Shout out to Nat Ones out there. So we have 3 of our PCs who have gone through the memory. We have 2 left, but we are currently in Cherry Pie's establishment, Cheesemas. We have just found we have just read the journal entry for Pepe Lechon, for real, that's his name. And,
And that's his full legal
that's
name.
his full legal name. And I leave you all there. So what do you guys want to do?
I think, like, we were all kind of just like yelling at, or no, I as Kat was just kind of like, everybody just put your forehead on it. Just put your forehead on it. And you were at the bar with a beer. With the
and I just got out of my flashback.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like looking at it, and I think Pepe Lechon is, after having that flashback, just thinking like, trying more, like, it doesn't work anymore, guys. I think you get the 1. Does anybody else want one? Okay.
She holds out her gently.
How big is
grabs
it in your hands?
It's so small. It's so small.
It's
She's
really
a
big for me.
very
I don't
tall
know.
dragonborn lady, and it looks very small when she puts it to her forehead.
Okay, so when you put it to your forehead, the book opens up on its own, and you see writing start to formulate, and it says, in Datu Baba's voice, love is said in many different languages. My favorite language is food. And of course, Cherry Pie writes the best love letters in the village. Today was Datu Duma's celebration, coronation, I don't know. But he's my friend, so I have to be there. Just another posh event where everyone wants to talk politics and wants to be seen and heard, and seen by more people and heard by even more people. Ate Cherry is not a guest. She was the caterer. She was the chef. She fed everyone at the event. I would say the most important person here. The MIP. And there's like, you know how old, when, I say old, but I'm like guilty of this as well, like me, Dre. When like you text,
You're not playing a character. We know who you are.
when you text someone and they text, instead of LOL, they send you ha 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 ha. It's a written ha 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 in the book. And there's this, it pushes you into this flashback of when you first met Baba. And he's smoking and he's sitting down and you are on your way to go serve more food, and he calls you over. He's like, "Hey, come here." What do you do?
Oh, 1 second, and I'm like still finishing up.
It's like, "No, come here. I'm a Datu. You come here, please.
Okay, and so I put the empanada that I'm rolling.
Take that with you. Bring just bring just here."
I pick up a couple more.
And then
And then I take it.
he asks you, "Did you eat already?"
Oh no, not yet. I mean, everybody else eats first.
That's stupid. That's so stupid. And so he gets up, he walks over to where the food area is, and he makes a plate. And he sits back down, he sits back down right next to you, and he hands it to you.
And I like gently push it away, but then I after like a little bit of back and forth, I accept it. I'm like, okay.
Yeah. He says, "You must eat. And you have to do what I say. I'm a Datu. Mostly important person. MIP. I made that up. So eat." And then you start talking a little bit. At what point, or like what kind of things do you talk about?
We're probably talking about. Well, I feel like I came from a lot of different places, so I've been traveling, and then something about Datu Baba made me want to pick this place to be my first restaurant. It made me. He was just so warm and fun that we're just kind of. He keeps asking me questions about, oh, where did we get this ingredient? Where did we get this ingredient? Who is the person that first made me try ginger or something like that? Or just connecting food and connecting people to all of the different things.
I would like a insight check.
Terrible.
Oh.
4.
Okay. So he tells
Oh, wait.
you.
Do I add anything?
Yeah.
Yeah, add some. Maybe it's a
Damn.
15.
What is my insight?
Your insight. Well, you have proficiency in
It's a
insight.
5.
You're 5?
No, but you also have proficiency, so
Oh,
you
so
add
there
2
we-
more.
Do I add 2 more?
Yeah.
It's a 7.
That's enough.
You needed a 45.
Yeah.
Silly
You
thing.
needed 1,000. No, you had to beat a 6. So Datu tells you.
Barely. God damn.
He tells you about the places he's been as well. And he recommends, out of all the places you've noticed, every place he recommends has, they have something in common. They always have a belete tree on the island. And you realize he has a real fondness for places with this tree. It's almost like it's a homing beacon for his favorite places. And then you keep talking about your favorite dish, or your dream dish. And what is that?
Most likely sinigang. Like, she makes a really mean sinigang.
What's in it?
She definitely uses oxtail meat, and she gets the best tamarind from the Elven people from the 2 cities over.
Yeah.
And chops up all the bell peppers, and it's everything's portioned in just the right size, so it's not mush. You know when
How
all
big
the,
that
all
pot?
all the ingredients are, if they're too uniform, everything kind of melts together. And it's oh no, the bell peppers are bigger than this.
It's
the meat's bigger than-
scientifically
Yeah,
structured
it's-
where
Yeah,
you taste every bit of the dish. And
exactly.
That's amazing. And so he's he's taking all this in, and there are moments where you're talking more than you're eating. And he encourage okay, talk, but also eat, and there's a moment where he notices while you're eating, while you're talking, you're almost checking up on everything else. And he kind of he's sitting next to you, so he kind of taps you on the knee, but it's almost like a friendly slap, where it's let them worry, let them serve themselves for now. They get served all the time by other people it's their turn to serve themselves. And he says, "Do you know why I always choose to eat first?"
Why?
And then he looks at his stomach and he's like, "It's not what you think, okay? I was taught by my Lolo if the food was poisoned, the head of the table would be the only one affected. And the rest of the table wouldn't be poisoned at all." It was probably a trick just so he could eat first too. But anyway, eat up. I have to go find Duma, who's Datu Dumagat, and tell him I'm going to bed. I'm going to leave. And he thanks you for a great conversation.
And I sent him away with like 3 empanadas.
Nice. And the kind of journal entry ends with I made a really great friend who's gonna last a long time. She's a really most importantly person. And it just ends right there.
Most importantly.
And yeah, that's the end of the journal entry. So what do you do after that?
So she wipes a tear from her eye, remembering that memory. And then she like closes the book. Does anybody else want to try?
And then Datu Dumagat's just like still looking at his hand that's like really bandaged up. And he's like still sad from losing his money. and his button. Yeah.
Wait, how much money did I get? I won a bet.
Yeah,
You want to bet? You won 30 gold, but you also lost 10 gold
To me.
to Kat.
Okay, well, party up.
Yeah.
Pony up, baby.
So Barb walks over and grabs the book. And then looks over, and, like, motions to your character and says, "Put it on your
Oh, we have
forehead."
a physical book.
So I'm looking at you. I don't grab the book. What I do, I'm looking at you. I'm staring at you.
So like we're like I walk
I'm
up, we're up,
also-
we're like
Are we? Okay.
not like super
Wow,
close, but
nose
like
to nose,
arms
head to
arms
head,
distance
and hand
away.
to head.
Kiss.
So like I hold it out.
Kiss.
They're arm's length away.
Kiss.
Okay, so
Kiss.
the closer you get, the more I start grasping my spear because I feel threatened that you're coming in. And I don't say it, but I'm looking at you like, what? What do you want me to do?
And then I say, "Put this to your forehead."
And so once you say that, Datu Dumagat, very frustrated that everyone, like it's something it's like a joke he's not part of.
And what vision did you get? We all got. What vision was yours?
And then he turns to you, just put your head on it. Of course you'll get one as well.
Yeah,
It
like
seems
all
like
of us.
everyone's getting one except for me.
Okay.
And then I'll also say, "Now's your chance to look at the book too. We'll put it to your forehead first."
Okay, so as I'm grasping my spear, I point it to the neck of Datu, just to show him like how like I don't know if I really want to do this. So
And
I pointed at you. It's like you don't know. You don't know.
So Datu Duma, oh, you know what? Intimidation roll.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, what does he not know?
Waiting, right?
I just don't want them to fight again.
17.
Shit, that was really intimidating.
Okay, so he goes,
Can you roll an intimidation roll with Cherry too? Because this is my restaurant and you're pointing weapons again.
Okay.
Damn.
19.
Damn it. Okay, fine.
he goes,
I'm about to throw up. Can I throw one?
So he goes, Datu Duma, you have the spear to his neck, and he goes, listen, young man, I'm still a leader of the city. You have a spear to my throat, but if you harm me, there will be more coming.
So I stare at him just for a couple more seconds. Just to look manly. just to let him know, like, or make him think, like, I would do it, but I'm not gonna do it. And I drop the spear. And then I look back at you. And then I go, if I do this, will it get us closer to finding Datu's killer?
It's only one way to find out.
Okay. So I'll I'll very very fragilely like take. Where's the book? Like in your hand?
Yeah, I have it.
So,
It's still extended towards you.
Just to dramatize it, I'll just like slowly just.
Okay, fourth wall.
Theater of the mind.
Kat's hair had been like ashing up so badly that the moment that you finally take the book, half of her hair is just cut off from ash. Like, oh, thank God.
Pepe burns.
And I'll look at the book and I'll kind of just to myself indistinctly like, I'll take my left hand. I'll grip something in my pocket, tightly. And then I slowly put the book to my forehead.
And the book shoots open and the writing appears. The ray starts to glow, one of the rays. So currently there are 5 rays glowing. And the book says, when does the duty and responsibility of your station outweigh who you are as a person? If you've eaten as much as Cherry's cooking as I have, it never does. But there are some instances where it's difficult. I met a young Balakayo today, half orc. I could tell he was from the Order of the Black River once I saw his tattoos. The Order of the Black River also has this terrible tradition of recruiting and training young. I didn't catch his name, but he'll always be a bata to me. Everyone is a bata to me. I'm so old now. My back cracks and I think I'm getting gout.
Classic.
Anyway, I was awakened by my wards being alarmed. The crowing of Japoy, which, if you spent a lot of time with him, that's like his pet crow. He says, I wake up, I see a young boy with a knife raised and ready to come down at me. The young boy was sweating and shaking nervous. And it shoots you back into the flashback and you hear him say, doesn't the Order of the Black River must not think very highly of me to send such a newly trained recruit? And what do you say?
I lean closer to Datu. And I whisper in his ear. I may not look great now, but with your death, I'll become one of the greatest warriors.
And he laughs. He's like, it sounds like they send you here to die. Although I'll give you credit where credit is due, it must have taken real talent to get past all the guards from the castle. And he speaks something in a very ancient form of Tagalog. Galing ka bata, huh? Which is like, oh, you're like very good child. Now I can't go back to sleep. So you're like clearly on this man while he's trying to sleep, and he flicks you on the forehead, and you like get repelled enough to where you jump off. So it's like, and like you jump off. And he calls you over to the table and gives you a bowl of soup. And you can talk to him about anything you want.
So I'm still in kind of an assassin kind of battle stance. So I'm like holding out, whatever weapon out.
Assassin battle stance and then soup.
Yeah, but, or like that battle stance. Like,
now can you give me an intimidation check with disadvantage?
With disadvantage? Okay.
On your little stance.
All right.
It's 3-point stance, but
Kinda
he's also
wanna-
still trying to eat.
Roll 2 of them.
Whoa.
I got a natural 20,
And what's the other one, buddy?
and I got a 13.
Okay.
Disadvantage.
So you're like, you have this such a tough facade, and he invites you over to the table, and you're kind of in this. He's like, put away your knife. We're gonna eat. You look so stupid. Just come here and eat, right?
Okay.
And yeah, you're sitting at the table. Your weapon isn't drawn. You're a kid now. Like you're allowed to be a kid here, in the presence of this dude. So what do you actually want to talk about at the table?
So I look at Datu, and I kind of look around, like at his room. Is it a room or like
Yeah, it's like a room in the castle.
a room within the castle? So I'm looking around, and I think the one thing that bothers me is because I have kind of a tribal people who's very like nomadic. Like, what bothers me is like just a bunch of the creature comforts. Even the fact that he's like in bed. So I just look around and I just start asking Datu, I don't understand. Why do they want me to kill you? You're weak.
And he flicks you again. And he's like, don't be rude.
I'm gonna fall off the chair, actually.
Yeah. Don't be rude, you're eating my food.
Yeah, I'm on the floor, and as a kid, I'm just like I'm that kid where just like I'm tensing up. I'm like, no, I want to be a man. I want to be a man. So I'm kind of huffing and puffing. But I slowly calm down, and then I just look, and he said he wants to serve me food, right?
You're eating at this point.
I'm eating.
Yeah.
What am I eating?
Soup.
Oh, soup.
You're eating the soup.
Okay. I'm actually just gonna ask, what's this? Like, what's this soup? Like, I get back in my chair and I ask what the soup is.
She said, don't worry. If you want it, eat it. If not, then don't eat it.
Okay. And I start eating it.
Okay. So after you're eating, he kind of looks at you. He finishes before you and he goes over to a chair, and it's like a really early rocking chair where the range of the rock isn't like a lot. It's kind of just like a right? And he starts packing a pipe. And he goes, hey, if you want to act so grown up. And he offers you this pipe.
Yeah. So I'll get out of my chair, still intimidated. I'm still trying to be like tough. So I'll slowly walk there. And as he's holding the pipe, I'll grab it. And
so as you go to grab it, he takes it away and flicks you again. And he goes, you're too young for this. You're too young to be sent on an assassin job. And then he also reveals that he stole your knife from you while you weren't looking. And he said, but you had a job to do, right? I believe the words of the Black River are, my life for the order. What a stupid motto. I believe by the order rules, you owe me your life.
Whoa.
And so he takes your knife, he cuts off his pinky,
What?
and he lays the knife and his pinky in front of you. And then he does a spell to like stop the blood and stuff. And then he goes, go complete your mission. Your order is far enough from here that they'll never find out. And as you're about to leave, he goes, hoy, but before you leave, wash all the dishes. Your debt is paid. And Baba casts magic to seal he seals the wound. And he goes back to bed.
Damn.
And that's the end of that's where the journal entry stops.
As I'm getting out of the trance, like, as hard as it is for me to like stay tough, like after that flashback, there's like this tears pouring from my face, and I collapse onto my knees, still holding the book, just barely, like it's about to fall out of my hands.
Cat's low enough to the ground where she just kind of like puts her hands out, and just like if you let it drop, she'll just catch it.
And yeah, I just stare at the ground, like I can't believe like I had to relive that. So like my face looks both like shocked, maybe a little pleasant, but also like there's somewhat like a horror of having to relive it again. And I'm just on the ground.
So now that we're at this point, what does everyone kind of do?
So I'll go and like reach for the book.
Immediately.
And like so the 5
5 of us.
5 points are lit up.
Mm-hmm.
Is it in like a circle, or are they kind of disjointed, or
Yeah.
not necessarily a little bit?
It doesn't actually matter. They're connected to one another,
Okay.
but there's still only 5.
So
There's
Barb-
3 that are unlit.
Barb will like flip through.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any more words?
You
or
only
is-
see the stuff that you read.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then I'll ask everyone, like, so what did everyone see?
Well, I drank a lot with Datu, and then we had a conversation. That's pretty much it. As far as I'm willing to fucking share.
I mean, it was just the first time that I had met him. The very first time.
I mean, we drink a lot.
It was also the first time that I met him, and we talked about our travels. He liked to visit a lot of balete trees.
It could have been the first time I met him. I don't know. We were drinking a lot.
How much have you had to drink already?
Not as much as that one time. That was a lot.
You've also gone through. Wait, haven't you gone through like 5? And you're like my size.
What are you, my probation officer? Shit.
All that he ever tried to teach me was that I could help people, but I don't know if that's true. A lot of what Datu showed me was, I mean, a lot of it is just about, and then like Kat like heats up her hands a little bit, and like you see that the volcanic that's like underneath it, like the lava shifts and like ignites a little bit, singes like, because you're closer to me, it singes like your robe for a second.
Oh shit.
I don't see how he was able to see what good could come from this, but that's all that I saw in that book.
I can see what good comes from that. That shit's awesome.
For what?
For destruction?
Oh God! And like Kat immediately like tries to sit on her hands like.
No, don't make it weird. Don't make it weird.
Can you roll a persuasion check? Pepe.
12?
You start to think about how cool, like, that could be in a forge.
Yeah.
And you start to try and talk to her about that.
Have you ever thought about being a blacksmith or working with your hands at all?
I mean, a lot of what I grew up with was more in like the halls of politic. I've never really ventured. This is the first time I've been camping by myself. Well,
Oh,
not,
shit.
well,
Okay.
shh, I wasn't supposed to say that. Oh, yeah.
But you've been camping?
No, like I this is the first time I don't have the creature comforts of my family. I'm not staying in a place that is a resort or somewhere that's filled with comforts. The most comfort I have allotted myself was your cooking, which, by the way, thank you for letting me inside the restaurant. That was very kind of you. But yeah, I don't know what it's like to work with my hands other than when Datu tried to help me figure out how to heal things, and all it's really done is left a lot of stuff. And I like look at the robe that I singed on you. A lot of stuff worse than it was before.
That was a really long answer to my very simple question.
I'm kind of like this.
I'm going to be honest, I wasn't listening to half of it. Do you want a job or not? Because here's my elevator pitch. I can help you control that and turn it into something good. Good, I mean goods. We can turn it into goods to sell later down the line, to kill people later. You won't kill anybody, but the things that we make together will eventually kill people. Hopefully one day killing gods would be sick.
You want to kill gods?
Just to see if I can.
But gods are necessary. They're the reason why we're able to move through the world in the ways that we do.
And I'm here to prove that wrong.
Oh my, no, I don't know if I should work for you, sir.
All right. Well, that's a simple no. All right, I'll take that.
Okay.
And as that kind of conversation winds down, Datu Duma, he calls you in, like, he's like, my friend, Datu Baba, he lived a long life. And just now realizing, because he's also listening to you guys talk to each other about what you saw, I don't know anything about him. I want to pay you to go find more about my friend. And I think you should go to the nearest balete tree. And he pulls out just like a map to the nearest one, or like, it's a map of the island, but he etches out like a path to the nearest one. And he's like, he would always take trips unannounced and didn't take anyone with him. Did you go with him to any of these trips?
I mean, a lot of what we were doing was just in the halls of the great halls at the center of the kingdom. I never really ventured outside of that. Did you go with him anywhere?
Would Cherry know where that is?
The tree?
Yeah.
You know where it is. I think at this point no one has accompanied him. But you all know that this is a big ass tree. It's almost like
Is it in
a
our town?
landmark.
Is it in our town or is it in another town?
It's in probably 2 towns over where you need to get to.
Okay.
I can get someone to take you there. All of you. But he's really asking you guys to find out more about this dude that you all have had at least one memory with. What do you all kind of talk about, and do you all want to go or do your own thing?
So I hear this, and I look. I say, well, all of us had a connection to the journal, so I think we should all go together.
I mean, I'm not doing anything else right now, so
Let's get you sobered up first.
I'll sober up on the way. I just need a nap. I'll be fine.
It's nighttime right now, right?
It's not time. He goes, well, you guys wouldn't leave till tomorrow morning.
Okay, then we're
I
good.
still have to contact the guy who's going to take you there.
Your fantasy Uber.
It's just a bear.
My name is Uber.
Uber.
Uber. He's purple. He's purple and looks like a yam.
It's a purple owlbear riding, pulling a rickshaw.
Yes.
There you go.
It's just a regular bear? Not
Yeah.
It's an
Just
owl
an owl
bear.
bear.
Owl bear.
Yeah.
Uber the
Owlbear.
Like, nah, not in this region.
Not an owl bear.
Owlbear there.
Kat's like looking at the book and she can't stop looking at like those 3 remaining things, and like as like a very studious person, she just like says out loud like, who else is supposed to have this book? I want to know who else it is.
I like hear that. I put it to the Datu's forehead real quick.
And he's like, no.
Anything?
No. And so you put it to his forehead, and it like,
Is this what
and
happened?
it like smacks. And he's like, don't do that again.
Can I?
Is it like a full forehead? Like,
Yeah, like full smack.
Oh shit.
So a couple of Cherry's children are like also around, kind of watching this. So I call over Vinny and Garrett, and my 2 twins.
Vinny and
and
Garrett
Garrett.
is amazing, by the way.
Family.
Go-
Hey, Ma, what's going on?
She's from Georgia, but her children are from Jersey.
Yeah. Go ahead.
They're
Really amused by your own children's
All right.
names.
What are their names? Vinny?
Vinny and Garrett.
Vinny,
Garrett?
There's Vinny, there's Garrett, there's Ginger, there's Sage.
Who do you call over?
Really gentle girl names.
It's all a spice cabinet.
Yeah.
Oh, vinegar.
There it is.
Vinaigrette.
Wow.
Vinaigrette.
Wow. Nice. There you go.
I'll never get over Garrett.
My oldest are Sal and Pepper, but they're already sleeping.
Nice.
Beautiful.
No, but Vinny Garrett.
Yo, Vinny, get over here. What's up, Ma?
Hey, sweetie, can I try something for a second? And then I hand. Can you put this to your forehead?
Smack your own
And
kids.
he puts the
Can
forehead,
I check if it smacks him or not?
and it attacks him. He's like, what the fuck? Hey, stop!
Sorry.
Take it back,
4
Ma.
points of damage.
Okay. I'm so sorry.
I'm going to bed.
And
so
I
relieved.
heal him.
Empanada. Here, you
I,
get empanada.
And he's like,
I give him an empanada.
I'm so
and then he
tired of
feels like-
empanadas.
Well, then get some sinigang. I'm so sorry. Sweet, I love
All right.
So she understands that she's the one that has to go.
Mhm.
So she wakes up Pepper, who's the oldest. Pepper, can you wake up a second? And then I have to tell her that.
Okay, before you get into all that,
Yeah.
we have a consensus of we're all gonna do this thing in the morning,
Go.
right?
Yeah, I think
Are you
yeah,
gonna go?
we're
Not
all
gonna
like
go
kind of
now, but-
individually like nodding we're gonna go, but then we're looking at the guy who's kneeling on the floor,
Mhm.
who's like
Having
still
a
just
very
kneeling.
deep moment.
Right, right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So Duma goes, all right, everyone go home, rest up. We'll meet here in the morning, and you guys will take off. I'll introduce you to my guy, and he'll take you there. Cool.
Okay.
And so all of you walk out, and you see 3 figures walking towards you. And one is super tall. He's like, as they get closer, you kind of see what's going on. It's a big, like, buff tiefling. He has it's like he's just bald with the horns, with the tiefling horns, the carve out tiefling horns.
It's no hair.
No hair.
Oh.
Oh boy.
And then you see like a shorter half elf, and he's like kind of
Full hair.
he's slender. He has long hair. Imagine like Skrillex, like
Skrillex.
like that
God
vibe.
dang.
Like an undercut on one side, but then
Yeah, for
Okay.
sure.
Asymmetric.
But like glasses.
Such an elf haircut.
such an elf haircut.
Yeah, that
It's very
undercut.
like broody high elf haircut. And then you see like maybe like an inch shorter is just this younger kid looking, hair's like scruffy, and he looks like the sweetest, like purest hearted kid. And they get closer, and the big one starts to talk, and he's like, Cat, we're waiting for you. We're gonna head home. And you notice they are Kat's brothers. The tall one is her oldest brother, and like supposedly the next in line, but not to take over her mom's like political position. And then the next 2 are Kat's set of brothers who are twins, also.
You would have twins.
Wait, the high elf and the small one?
The high elf, they're both high elf, like
Oh,
half
they're
high elf, half Aswang twins. One just looks like, he looks over and he's like, Cat, mother's waiting for you. and the like youngest one's like, hey Cat, what's up?
Hi. Well, I'm so sorry, guys. There's just something I really gotta do, and I'm not gonna come back.
And the tall one, he goes, well, Ma sent us over here, and, you know, since you're in town for the funeral and everything, she wants us to make sure you're, like, strong enough to take over the seat
Right now?
all the time.
I get that, but like, a man literally just died. Can we just like take a day?
And your oldest brother, whose name is Dugorio, talks to your youngest brother, the younger of the brothers, whose name is Tabunso, so he calls him Bunso. He goes, Bunso, do the thing! And he like snaps and points to y'all, and he kind of, he's like, really?
No, well, so you don't
and
have to.
he's like,
Truffle shop.
dude, do the thing. Really like alpha bro, like,
Oh God.
do the thing. And he takes his like flute and he like, "Turut," and you see 2. That's how the flute sound in the island. Okay.
the flute goes. The flute goes. Otut?
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
I always thought it'd be longer.
Yeah,
song,
yeah.
but-
Sounds like a fart. You think you're the shit.
Even the fun.
Right? It's clearly like a flute he doesn't know how to play, but a sound needs to come out of it so he can do his thing.
Just like hums into it. Like
Yeah,
a,
he's
like a kazoo.
Like a kazoo,
just
but it's a
blowing.
flute. Yeah.
Recorder.
Yeah, okay, we get it. You can whistle music.
Music guy.
But he like blows into it, and these 2 like cats from the roof, they like jump into the middle of the because there's like it's just like a straight line street, and they jump into the middle of the street and they circle each other, and they start to like grow bigger and bigger, and you are faced with two aswang that are like on all fours, very giant cat-looking aswang, and I need everyone to roll for initiative.
Of course, it would be my family at the function being so dramatic.
All right, first in the stack with the 14's the highest, Cherry, you're up. So right now you are.
Yeah, where are they?
We're inside or we're outside?
We're outside.
All of you are
now.
outside. It's
Okay.
like a dirt road, which is like 60 feet wide, and there are two malakats, which are the aswang kind of cat-like. They're two cats with Skrillex haircuts.
Is it one cat as the one side, the other cat as
Yeah.
the other side?
Boots and cats and boots and
Cats and boots and cats and boots and cats. Kat is so familiar with this trick that she's just kind of like rolling her eyes at the billion, like, of course they have your stupid fucking haircut. Like,
Yeah, but so it's the youngest brother those are his familiars.
yeah.
And they are 40 feet away from you, and behind them, 30 feet away from them, are your brothers that don't. Everyone make a perception check real quick.
Okay.
Oh.
1, 2, 3. 3 of you guys have to beat a 12.
13.
Well, good luck.
14.
15.
Cool. So
Okay.
it doesn't
Not
seem
any
like
of
your
those.
brothers are involved. Like
It's a
your
14
brothers
extra
don't have
right?
malicious intent. They're just like,
They're just trying to.
we're here because we're sent here by Ma to make sure to keep you sharp.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. As in, like, we're having a training session right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
How are the
Highly
cats
political
again?
group
The
calling
cats
their
are
mom
behind or in
Ma.
front of the guys?
No, so the cats are 40 feet away from us.
And double check the things.
And then behind
Two.
them.
And behind them,
Got it.
30 feet behind the cats are my brothers.
Got it.
Well, I'm not in the initiative, so I won't do anything.
You
I won't
can-
say- Can
you
I say
can-
something?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna like look at all three of my brothers and just be like, it's been a really long day for everybody, and I would really appreciate it if we can just save this for literally any other time, guys. Like, it doesn't have to be right now. I'm asking you, and I don't ask for anything, for you just to chill out for a second.
Come on, Cat. They're here already. Just do the thing.
Oh, God.
It'll be good for you. You know Ma takes care of us, right? And it is Cherry.
Okay, does Cherry know that they do this a lot? And is this something that
Now, I mean, does Cat tell you?
So like,
is this
as
something
soon
they come to the restaurant and do a lot?
as soon as they like say that we're doing this, I turn to the rest of you. I'm just kind of like, look, all that they're trying to do is to prove how strong I am. The faster that we just take everything out, the faster we can get this over with. This is so embarrassing.
This is not like a only you thing. I'm asking her.
It's usually just me, but considering all of you are here, it's just gonna go faster if all of you help me on this, because this is just some crazy thing that my mom is crazy. And I like look at you, like you being a mom, I'm like, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Not all mom, just my mom is crazy.
I feel like Cherry knows that.
You didn't need to clarify.
She's not her, right? Like I know everybody.
Yeah,
And I
you've
was
done
like-
events
And I'm
with
like,
her and stuff.
please, Tita Cherry, I just need these to go away so we can get on with this.
Okay. And so she like takes out her spoon and fork.
The hell
Yeah!
Yeah.
We're eating tonight!
Has anybody ever eaten cat?
And like Kat immediately just kind of
Like,
like,
is
I
that
mean, if you're
weird?
serving it,
Oh,
if you're
maybe.
serving it.
Okay. I don't know. I don't know if that's an ingredient that she ever uses. I hope not.
Kat hopes you do.
It's pre-colonial. There's no racism yet.
Yeah, there's no racism yet.
That's right.
Yeah.
Racism hasn't been invented.
There's no
Racism?
racism in your cooking.
It's
yet.
just
Racism
us.
invented
It's
in
just us.
It's just us. It's
76.
just us.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Season 5, baby.
she casts Shillelagh on her spoon and fork,
Dope.
which
Bonus action.
yeah, the bonus action cast Shillelagh.
That's how you pronounce it.
And yeah.
It's spelled weird in the thing. It's
I was going
Shaleliag.
Schlock.
Schlock.
Yeah.
Yes. And each club is a D8. So.
Oh, it's
Oh, I didn't roll first.
So wait, the Shillelagh
Roll
enchants your thing, right?
Yeah.
Is
I
it an
think
attack?
originally, yeah. So no,
It's just a bonus.
it's
action.
a bonus action, and then I'm gonna roll to attack. And
Okay, bet.
if I get
Who are you targeting?
I'm doing I'm hitting the cat on the right.
Let's call that, for all intents and purposes, that's cat number 2.
Cat 2.
Cat 2.
Mm-hmm.
It's like cat's like looking at like everything that's happening and like just trying to give as much of a lowdown as possible, where she's just kind of like, my brothers, they respect my mom, but they also fear my mom. They're going to do this to appease her. If we can try to just shut it down from the jump, that's what we're going after. Don't kill my brothers.
But do we hit down?
I'm hitting them. I don't care.
Yeah,
I don't give a fuck what you say.
Like, eat the cherries, or like eat the cherry.
Alright, sweet.
At this point, I just want my brothers to go away. I just want them to go to sleep. It's late. I'm tired. They're tired.
Okay.
I know they're tired. They need to stop doing this shit.
Oh.
Like, Kat's getting more like she's just getting more agitated as like she's just sitting there watching her brothers do what they always do, which is always what their mom wants.
So those are clubs,
It's-
right?
Range attack?
Range attack?
No, it's a
No.
club.
Oh, so you gotta
Club.
move first, right?
Oh, I have to move.
Yeah.
Yes. So I have 30 feet of movement.
They're 40 feet away.
They're 40 feet away?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Well, they're 70 feet away, no?
Wait.
No,
Your
no,
brothers-
no,
Your
brothers
brothers
are
are,
70
but
feet.
Yeah, the cats are 40 feet
Oh,
away.
Cats
so
are
I
40.
make my movement, and then I get ready to hit.
Okay.
So I ready in action.
So you're ready in action. Like, if they get within range, you're gonna
I'm gonna
hit them.
Mhm.
Cool.
Pepe throws down whatever drink he left the establishment with onto the ground.
As a bonus action.
No, as my action. Really.
Breaks the bottle.
Yeah.
Trying to chug the bottle at the cats. You could.
I thought about doing that,
As an improvised weapon.
but I already have darts, and I'm pretty sure my darts do more damage.
Then a bottle.
I considered, sir.
Yeah.
Considered. Throws beer down, yells at the boys, "Don't fuck with my employees," and throws.
Debelia's like, does Cat work at the forge? No.
That was the implication.
Yeah.
Throws a dart at the left cat. So
Cat one.
Cat one.
Cat one. Sorry, everybody. 9.
So did you add the dex?
Yes, I believe.
Okay.
I think
cool.
that whole thing is
Right.
The
Yeah.
whole thing. Yeah, 9.
9 misses.
Well, I'm drunk, so that makes sense.
Do
Oh.
you have a bonus action?
Do you want to move or anything?
Yeah, I'm gonna move 20 feet closer, right in between the cats. Like, either one of you come at me.
So half the distance they are from us.
Yes.
Okay.
So Cat 1 is going to get closer to
Is Cat 1 on the left or right?
Left.
the left.
Left, got it.
Go for it. Roll to attack.
Do it. Kill this cat. Damn.
It's
Plus.
the same thing.
Yeah.
Plus.
Her cat box doesn't want to hurt the cat, is
I
the
know.
thing.
Pick the wrong thing.
So what Shillelagh does is, instead of using your strength mod, you can use your spellcasting mod
To help
to
with
add instead
attacks.
of strength, because your strength is negative, right? So what? It's on
I think
that
your spellcasting
third
mod
page.
is-
If you're a druid,
back
it's
here.
wisdom.
Might be.
That makes sense.
So attack
Wisdom.
bonus is 3.
Okay.
Oh.
13.
You got a 13.
Yeah, 13.
13 hits.
Yeah.
Yeah! These are weak dogs.
It's a cat, dog.
D-A-W-G is what it is.
Yeah, really weak dogs.
Okay.
These dogs are
Okay.
weak.
Good save,
Okay.
right?
Yeah, okay, improv.
Okay.
Improv, IMPRAWV.
Okay, slang. It's slang arrow.
It's long arrow.
I only got a 2. so I think I have
Two
two
to
of my
hit?
to hit. No, I
Two
only,
damage?
I got
Oh, 2
13
damage?
to hit, and then I have a 2 damage.
Did you
Do you
add
add
your
anything to
spell
it?
Oh no, I
casting
add
mod?
I need to add.
You can add your spellcasting mod instead of your strength to hit.
Ooh, that's great.
As my damage?
Yep.
Yeah.
Attack
Yeah.
and damage roll.
Oh, and damage.
So
that's a 5.
5?
5,
Five
and then
damage.
are you proficient in clubs?
Yes.
Add 2.
What's
So
the
that's-
space guy?
7?
So that's a 7.
and then so what happens is, oh, that's dumb. That's dumb.
Wait.
Okay.
Dumb, it's your game.
no, but I
And
thought he
it's
would
dumb you
do
made it
something,
dumb.
and he didn't do the thing I needed. So, he's going to hit Cherry with multi-attack.
Oh.
First one is a bite attack.
Fury
Oh.
swipes.
Yeah, Fury swipe,
Fury
which
swipe.
is the one that.
Sorry.
Okay, cool.
I saw.
Um,
That's not me.
12 hits. It's 3 slashing damage.
Damn.
And then the second hit is the claw. Oh shit, do I have strength?
Whoa!
Oh, yeah, that's it. Oh, yeah, 12 hits again. So. And then another 7.
I hope you brought your up
Where does my
Yeah.
I always do. I feel like I would have just had the good berries ready.
Your hit points?
Your hit points?
Yeah, where are my hit points on this?
Should be on the front page.
Front page?
Am I down?
Under initiative plus whatever.
Oh,
I was looking at it.
how many hit points? Because I would be down.
You're down.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
down.
yeah.
You're
Really?
really down.
Because we are level 1. There's.
This was level 1 challenge
Okay.
as well.
Okay.
Oh yeah, there. You're 8.
So wait, you
How much
said
did he-
No,
12
you said
damage?
12.
12 down. Huh?
You said
Yeah,
12
yeah, I
damage?
believe 18 points.
Yeah, he only has 8.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
you're
you're
down.
I am
Yeah.
down.
Cool, cool. The second one turns to Pepe. It gets closer to Pepe, and it tries to multi-attack you, right? So, it
Come at me,
does a
motherfucker.
7 hit?
No.
Okay, so that's the bite. Here's the claw attack. Does an 11 hit?
No.
Damn it. Okay. So those are the cats. It's Bata's turn.
Oh, no, there. So they get closer?
Oh no, it's not Bata's turn.
No, it's not.
Shit, you were supposed to go before the thing.
Before the cats?
Sorry.
Yeah, I was wondering. I was like,
I was
wait.
My bad.
We rock. What was the rock paper
I
scissors
know,
for?
I know.
I was like,
The cats
My
weren't
bad,
in
my
that.
bad.
I was like,
My fault.
wait, did the cats also roll 13?
Did they also play rock paper scissors?
They rolled a 10 in initiative. Sorry.
Okay.
Go ahead, take your turn.
Okay.
If you do anything that would
Kill a cat.
kill a cat before
Specifically, cat
Okay.
she
number one.
dies,
Wink,
she's
wink.
not dead anymore.
Okay, so
She's not down anymore.
Yeah, she's not down anymore. Yeah. So if you can hit the cats,
Alright, I need the cats within 30 feet of me.
they're 40 feet away.
Yes,
Didn't
they
they
are.
move
Well, no,
closer?
what the cat one?
No, they
Because
move.
they're
They
walking.
move closer.
Cat one
They
is
move
20
closer.
feet
Both
away
of them.
now.
Both of them are
Both of
closer.
Oh, they're
Both
both
of
they're
them
both
are
20 feet away now.
Totally.
Yeah, yeah.
One's with Pepe, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
They're both kind of in front of Pepe.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh.
I'll
I'm getting confused with my map.
run up to cat 2 with my.
You want to roll in front of Cat 1.
Huh?
Cat 1.
Cat 1 is the closest?
That's the one that.
That
Hey.
attacked me.
And then
yeah,
she
kill
was
that
able
cat.
to react
Yeah, so
with
she's
like
up
7
again.
hit points
Yeah.
to Cat 1 already.
Cat
Unless
1,
you want.
Cat 1 has damage already?
Yes.
Yeah.
Cat 2's fresh.
Cat 2's
Cat
chill.
2's fresh.
Fresh
I'm
as a
gonna-
kitten.
I'm gonna go to Cat 2.
Okay.
Fresh baby.
Fresh baby.
And then I'm gonna do. Which weapon am I gonna use?
Yeah, which weapon?
I'm gonna do the Panabas.
Cool.
Swing it with the Panabas.
Yep.
Oh,
Ooh,
8?
good.
He miss.
Oh, okay, that's it. That's all I can do.
And that's it.
I don't think I
Level 1.
That's my turn?
Yeah.
Get
Okay.
on the roof.
So, so they're close, so I can just run up to them now. Okay. So I'm gonna run up to. I'm gonna use my bonus action to rage.
Nice.
Rage.
Is that how it sounds?
Huh?
You know what, like,
Horse again.
you know when like someone gears up for a scream and they're like,
I'm gonna rage, and then I'm gonna go to Cat 1.
cool.
Cat 1, enemy Cat 1, not the original cat. And
Yeah, quick little cat 2 and 3.
I'm going to I
Say
get
that,
bonus
yeah.
damage. So I'm going to use, since I'm close, I'm going to use my spear.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to roll for damage.
You should roll to hit first.
I mean, a damage, but hit. That's what I meant. I'm going to roll to see if I damage. To hit.
Roll to hit. Just say it.
Just
It's okay.
Roll to hit.
Ooh!
Natural
That dog is dead.
Cat.
Roll for damage.
So roll for damage.
So that's a crit, right? So what's your damage roll?
2.
What is your
And then my strength bonus is 2.
Cool.
So already 4 damage.
Okay.
Plus 2. Plus 2d6.
Right about it.
Want to look at it that way, yeah.
5 and 6.
Fuck yeah, dude. After all that
15.
crying, this is gonna be good.
Dude.
It's Mulan levels of like he had just been like really in his feelings,
Right.
cut off his hair, got out in the rain, and then looked at these two cats.
Oh, the boys Mulan in this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow, inclusive.
Inclusive, baby.
Is that your turn?
So it's 5. Yeah, it's 5. So how much is
Do you have
that?
rage damage? Because you said
Yeah.
you raged.
So it's another. I guess if it's strength, then
The cat's dead.
yeah, it's another 2. Yeah.
Cool. Got it. It's
What happened to these
Still
cats?
Huh?
alive.
Are these cats still up?
Cat 2 is like vibing.
Vibing.
Cat 1, it looks pretty bad.
Looks pretty bad.
Looks pretty bad.
What is cats
Oh,
have more
someone kill him,
hit
dude.
points than us?
Yeah, what the
Yeah.
Cats.
Yeah.
It's from the book. It's straight from the book.
After Cherry's down, yes?
Yes.
I'm gonna throw a healing word bonus action towards Cherry.
Stabilized.
Yeah, it's 1d4 plus my spellcasting ability modifier, which is 3, I believe. Or no, it's wisdom, so it's plus 3. Yeah. So, Miss Cherry, get
D4.
back up.
D4?
Plus
Wait.
D4. Sorry, D4. You're right. D4. Yes, 1d4. Yes, 1d4. I chose the wrong one.
While you're
I'm
doing
sorry.
that, can I ask a question, real quick?
Who are you asking?
When it said melee attacks melee attacks using strength gain a bonus damage roll, what does that mean? Like, do I get an extra
Advantage
roll?
means, I think that's talking about the
I'm
advantage.
gonna look into yours and I'll.
Yeah,
Or maybe
it's
not.
not advantage. It's saying I get an
Bonus.
extra.
I think
Yeah,
you
I
might
get a
get
bonus
another roll.
You
damage.
get another
Get
fucking
another
D6?
roll.
So I get another roll
God.
Oh, there you go. Hold on.
on
I'll
crit.
hold this.
Yeah, so
Wait, so that's another 2
Well,
rolls.
go ahead and.
yeah,
you're
go ahead and
healing
heal.
her.
Oh, I am
But I
healing her,
wanted to
yeah.
make sure because it says while I'm raging,
1d4
melee
plus
gets a
3.
bonus
Okay.
damage roll.
Melee attack.
You
So that
get
means-
7 hit points back.
That's you're already back to full health, basically.
Almost back to full health.
You
do
hurt
another,
me.
do
Yeah.
another damage roll.
So because it was a crit, I get 2.
Yeah.
So this thing's gonna
Double.
Yo, kill that cat.
That's a hell of a crit.
2 and 3, so 5.
5.
Added
Plus your
anything else?
damage modifier.
5.
Oh, then the damage
For
modifier
that weapon.
is
For that weapon
weapon.
It should be
I
right
got
there.
it. I got it.
Yeah.
Why is this cat stronger than me?
You hit
Because my mom is trying to
You hit,
fuck me up.
First of all, you hit it once after a night of drinking and crying.
Yeah, that primed him up. He was ready for it.
Sorry,
I
spells.
wanted to
I
hit
have to.
something. It's gonna be his pillow tonight or the cat.
Do I really only have 2 spell slots of first level spells right
Yeah,
now?
baby.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
That's what it's like.
Alright, it's fine. I already used one with healing word,
Well,
but
you
you
just sa-
need
you
it.
just saved a woman.
I did
Buff
save a
cat.
woman, and that's great, and that's good. And I'm gonna use a cantrip now. I'm going to look at the cat 1.
I don't think you can use 2 spells in the same turn.
You can't do a cantrip.
I
and
can't do a
spell.
cantrip.
No, the healing word is a bonus
Healing word's
action.
a bonus action.
Healing
I
word is-
have it
Okay,
as an
so
action.
five,
Yeah.
five, five. Okay,
Yeah.
sorry.
So action for the spirit dart.
Spirit
Its range
dart?
is 120 feet, so I can just stay where I'm at.
That's enough. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to
Hit somebody in
blah,
the
blah,
town
blah, blah,
over.
blah. Ranged attack against the target. So to hit the target to do this, and I add
First
No,
cat
I
or
think-
second cat?
cat 1
Okay.
on the left. I want to finish him off already.
Ooh.
18. Do I add anything? I don't believe I
Your
do.
spell
My
bonus.
spell
Probably
bonus.
plus 3.
Plus 3. So yeah.
21.
I mean,
Plus
it hits.
5.
Plus
Wait,
yeah,
no.
it hits.
It's
Tight.
good.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. I'm over this shit. Like.
It's the first
Kill
round.
him, kid.
Over it.
Oh wait. Are these cats made of any like? Were they just pulled from the shadows?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Well, they're like, so they're bunsos. You know
Yeah.
them as your
My demonic little brothers.
I'd never call them demonic, but it's your youngest brother's familiars.
Okay.
Who you see around all the time.
All the time, yeah. I'm gonna look at Cat 1 and be like, Skrill, I need you to stop.
Skrill.
Yeah, like, I'm
Skrill and Lex.
Skrill and Lex. Skrill and Lex.
First of all, I don't like how you named my NPC.
Well, it was a good name, and
You
you
didn't
kind of
give
did
him.
it. Set her up for it.
Okay, and knowing that they're there, it's, because this is an elemental dart, Kat is like pulling from like the lamp low lights that are in the street. So she's pulling like a light from a lantern to like point at Skrill, and she wants to. She hits him.
Oh.
You hit your brother?
Wait, are these
No, I'm hitting the cat, and I'm just like,
Looking at
okay,
the
if you're an Aswang, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna use something that's maybe radiant, and if it could just take him out this way.
Yeah.
Can it be fuckery? How much sabao do you have in the restaurant?
I have so much sabah.
I Barb like dodged the hair that was trying to grapple him, and so in reeling back with his panabas, he like swings down and cuts the cap right down the middle.
Is this gonna keep happening?
I'm a drunk, not a monk.
It's fine, Bonsa.
It's looking real fucked up the rest of this campaign.
It is actually not fine.
Okay.